And welcome back to the Crypto Hawk Show. Got a great one lined up. We got a crypto that is really, really cheap, 0.003 cents. I think it has a market cap of 80 million. That's pretty small. Usually 30 to 50 million, we can do some bumping pretty good. 80 million is a little bit bigger, but this crypto is different than a lot of other cryptos. This one's deep. You got Ripple involved in this. Everybody's involved in this one. It's like I had to go again. I spent about an hour and a half reviewing this particular crypto, at least an hour to an hour and 15. That's a safe bet. Totally safe that I spent that much time in it. Probably about an hour and a half. This thing, you look at one company and then it rabbit trails into another and then another and then another. That's how this one is. It's IOST. We're going to look at it today in the program. It's pretty amazing. Some of you guys come up with some good suggestions for me to look into. So keep the suggestions coming when we have them. Let me check this comments here. Let me click out of this. I'll be right back. I got to get the show going again because something's wrong with the... Somebody say hello or something down there just so I know that this works. Because I think something's wrong. Okay, I'm going to start this again. There we go. Welcome to the program. I had to disconnect and reconnect again. Something happened. I wasn't seeing any of the top chats. Okay, now it's working. I just can't see who started off the show. I am aware that we have a new $500 member. That person gets notified ASAP when I start figuring stuff out before I start the show. It just allows them in advance if they wanted to get in on a crypto before everybody else. A lot of times people join up. You get 2 or 3 guys together. I have that. It's starting to get pretty common. I mean, look, not a lot of people have 500, but look what, if a person invests 1,000 into something and it doubles, now you got $2,000. And if you do that 2, 3, 4 times during the month, well, shit, you just made $4,000. So some people look at, well, shit, I'm going to pay 500 so I can make 3,000 to 4,000. Hey, it's what everybody else wants to do. It's not just that. Dolgadov, man, that guy's always here. Thank you very much for that. Tax-free donation. We're going to go over today a crypto that's very interesting, very, very deep. The deep dives. Look, I'm not going to half-ass it. I took a minimum of an hour to an hour and a half, I'm sure about an hour and a half, reading and investigating, going down this trail, and who's that, and who's that, and who's that. Like, this IOST is something else. We're going to get into this. Let me start off with a disclaimer. Maria Sangria, is she here? Where in the hell is she at? Where's the hell? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, Maria Sangria. My name's Crypto Hawk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. Zultar, my toy. This is the fortune teller guy right here. Wait, hold on.
I see you over there. Yes, you. Come on over and let Zultar be sharing with you your fortune.
Yeah, buddy. We're going to play with Zultar maybe later on here in a second. Zultar is going to give you a fortune today. I'm going to turn him on. He's going to spit out a ticket. I'm going to tear it off and read the ticket to you. This is a crypto. Look, hey, let me get done with my disclaimer first. That's the most famous part of the show. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finances. Everything on the show is fake. I'm high as fuck right now. I snort cocaine. I eat heroin, eat methamphetamines. I inject angel dust. Whatever I can do, I do it all, man. I'm a one-man show. Me and Zultar before a show, we smoke trees. For those of you out in Northern California, East Bay. We blow trees. Yeah, that's what we do. We blow trees. And we snort blow. That's what we do. So much. Me and Zultar, before the show, he talks to me. I talk to him. I tell him my problems. Sometimes I start crying and stuff. He's a great buddy to have. Don't blow any trees, man. Not cool. It's smoke trees and blow snow or ice. I blow ice. Whatever it's called, you know what I mean. Everything on the show's a lie. Don't believe one fucking word I say. My goal is to get you financially destroyed. I truly mean it. I hate every one of you on this show, and I hope everybody gets financially wrecked. Now that we got that disclaimer out of the way, I'm from 408. Oh. Arthur L. Zultar Fund. I see you over there. So I'm going to open up Zultar, and we're going to have some toy time.
I see you over there. Yes, you. Come on over and let Zultar be sharing with you your fortune.
Now, I'm going to push the button on the side. I'm not going to put the coins in. The coins go in there. They're very, very small. I got some coins in the back. That's where you right here is where you take the coins out and you put them in through the front, but they're really tiny. So today I'm going to push the button. We're going to have a fortune. Today's show, today's show, Zultar is going to give you a fortune and he's going to tell you something. So let's push the button.
But Zultar is here to tell you you can believe it. Age is simply a matter of mind. If you don't mind, then my friend, it doesn't matter. So go on, be carefree like a little baby. But first, give Zultar a little money, and I will give you a fortune.
Oh shit. What do we got here? People are like this, and this guy is 55 years old. Yeah, is that a trick question or something? Okay, let's read off the fortune here, everybody. This is an official Zultar Speaks fortune. He says, hello, everybody. This is Zultar. Crypto Hulk's going to be going over the IOST crypto. I want you to buy it all at 0.003 cents. This crypto is heavily in deep with a lot in the industry. You have to buy this crypto now. So that's what he's saying, okay? All right. Thanks, buddy. I got it from here. People would be like, damn, this guy, does he need counseling or something? Probably. If you've been doing this show as long as me, you're probably definitely have some mental health issues. Hold on. All right. This one. Crypto She-Hulk's doing a little. Let's go here. Let me start off right here. I got notes. I've got notes in different area codes. All right. In my younger days, I could sing that song the other way, but I'm not getting into that right now. That was about 30 years ago. Something like that. Crypto Hulk had notes in different area codes. Not proud of it. It was a lot of work, let me tell you. All right. IOST. Right now it's 0.003 cents. IOST is hooked up with Luna. Luna, not Ludacris, but Luna. Not Luda, but Luna. Okay. It's also hooked up with Kaya. Kaya. IA. Those also are very interesting cryptos. Kaya came from the crypto called Clayton, Klaytn. These are really in deep with the Chinese and the Singaporeans and Hong Kong. Okay. Now, Jimmy Zong was the most famous of all these people that made it. They made with like 5 guys. 5 Chinese guys get together and make a crypto. No, I'm not telling you a joke. Like 5 guys walked into a bar, none of that stuff. 5 guys got together, made a crypto. 5 really, really fucking smart guys. Way smarter than Crypto Hulk. How smart were they? Like Princeton degrees and shit. Yeah, these guys were no joke. Yeah, Princeton University, Harvard, MIT, Microsoft employees. Some were Oracle, Kraken. I'm telling you what, this is like a fucking dream team, okay? These people are connected, a lot of deep connections. And I think they're even throwing around $500 million as well, okay? Let me tell you, this is funded. And there's a lot of secrecy stuff. I had to go from rabbit trail to rabbit trail to rabbit trail, trying to connect all these dots. My notes look like a bowl of spaghetti because it's hard to follow all this stuff. I'm going to read it off, and amazingly, you're going to understand it. So now we're going to have story time. We already had fortune-telling time. Now we're going to have story time. Crypto Hulk, I know you were a teacher, but wasn't it in, like, high school? Well, technically 1 year in 5th grade. I can't stand little kids. Those little bastards are something else. I like the high school ones, 9th through 12th grade, because they were starting to face reality. And that is, life can be a bitch. And if you don't have good parents, you're more than likely you're going to end up fucked up. So when I worked in that high school for a few years, it was a great job. The kids always got mad at me in first and hated my guts. By the end,
I am Zultar, the great gypsy, and I can see your fortune. Come see it too, no?
Hey, come on now. Quit stepping on the show, Zultar. You had enough. You're going to put me out of business. What we got here is IOST partner. They had a partner named Cacao. Now, not like the chocolate. It's Kakao. And IOST, now you got to follow me, because IOST does its job because all the partnerships it has, okay? So IOST isn't really the powerhouse in this deal. They are, but I need you to understand, all the work is done through a lot of these connections. All the money, all the work, all the power, all the connections come from Cacao, Kakao, and then something called Ground X, like on the ground and then a big X. Now, here's a little spoiler alert. Ripple is involved in this, okay? Now, let's keep going. Now, all of a sudden, you want to fucking listen, right? Okay, thought so. They joined, so IOST is being assisted by Cacao and Ground X. They joined Clayton from Japan. Chinese, oh, here we go. The Chinese venture capital company was involved. It's called IDG Capital. Well, IDG, okay, that's China. I've already showed you this. Ripple, when Ripple first started, who invested in Ripple? IDG, China. Now, who's involved in this project? Ripple, okay? Now, Clayton, okay, so they joined Clayton from Japan. Chinese venture capital got involved. Clayton has a token. It was called KLAY. That is no longer in effect. They forked. Clayton there was a fork off Clayton. or Clay, and then it became Kaya, K-A-I-A. That's a crypto you can buy. I'm naming that one if you want to buy it because it's involved in this too. Clayton was made by GroundX, okay? So again, we've got IOST. Let's say IOST is at the top. They got two partners, Cacao and GroundX. From GroundX came Clayton. Clayton had a fork, and they named it Kaya, K-A-I-A. I'm telling you, this goes layer by layer by layer by layer. Like, this is how this fucking shit was. It was complicated as fuck to try to maintain all this. Clayton was funded by IDG Capital. That's the one that invested in Ripple. That's Chinese, okay? The Chinese are heavy in this, okay? Now, it's the same IDG that invested in Ripple. Now, there's a company called Crescendo, C-R-E-S-C-E-N-D-O. It's backed by Peter Thiel. He's involved in this too. Oh, shit. Now, who is Peter Thiel if you're brand new? He's like one of the guys that started company PayPal, buddies with Elon Musk and shit. You know, one of those top 5 guys that started this whole revolution of crypto, really. Now, there's a Union Bank involved in this. That's the Filipino bank, and there's a strong Chinese connection there. Clayton has a governing council. Oh, you got to listen to this. This gets so fucking deep. I'm telling you what, this fucking IOST crypto, 0.003. Oh my God. Okay. So with all these companies, they're all tied in to GroundX and or Cacao. Okay. So this Crescendo is mixed in with GroundX and IDG out of China. The Crescendo is the Peter Thiel company. You got to take notes on this shit, man. It's fucking, there's a lot of shit going down. Now they have Clayton, the old company, Clayton, which GroundX made, which IDG came in, and then Peter Thiel, Crescendo came into this shit. Clayton has a governing council. Guess who's on the board? WorldPay. Why is that a big deal? WorldPay, I taught you, has a Ripple patent. It's a payment system. Now, who owns WorldPay? Fidelity, a Ripple partner. Who's Fidelity? The largest payment processor in the world. Do you guys see how big this fucking shit is, this IOST? It's fucking massive. I know it's only 0.003 cents. That's because nobody fucking knows about it, okay? That's why I'm deep diving for you. So if some of you guys are broke, you can buy a 0.003 crypto and one day you're fucking millionaires, okay? Zultar taught us all of this right here. This is all coming from Zultar. Now, LG is involved in this. I mean, imagine this, Fidelity. Fidelity Information, the world's largest payment organization company, is in this project right here because they own WorldPay, and WorldPay is on the Clayton Council. Fuck. This is so good. Wait. So we've got Fidelity, that's a massive Ripple partner, who owns WorldPay that has a Ripple patent that's partnered up basically with Clayton. They're on their governing council. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. This is fucking massive. Now, the other day, the crypto is $38. This one is 0.003 cents. I try to help you out. If you're broke and poor, I tried my best to help you out, okay? I heard enough shit from everybody. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. That one's $38. That must be for, like, rich people and shit. Okay. Listen up. If you're poor, pull your fucking fat ears out and listen. Pull them out just like this. You can hear better if you do that, actually. This one is 0.003. You've got all these fucking connections in here. You could be broke as fuck. You don't need a $38 one. If you want to get faster money, do that. But that's too much money. If you had maybe 10 grand to drop into that, okay? This one is tied right in here with Fidelity, WorldPay, and Ripple. Oh my God. Clayton's involved in this. IDG Capital, they're the ones that started Ripple. They help fund all this shit. This is fucking massive. This little IOST, the 0.003 crypto, this is for you. So yesterday you couldn't afford that shit, right? Well, today you got this one, okay? Too fucking easy on this channel. Now, in 2021, Clay, which we know as Kaya right now, that was $4 each. Before all this COVID shit hits, this thing was $4 already. If you had that Clay crypto, which is now Kaya, right now it's 19 cents. So these are all kind of together, working together. The main one is IOST. All these other companies are kind of helping IOST. Indonesia is mixed up in this. I've already shown you like nobody else. Ripple Indonesia. Okay. Here's an Indonesian company who's involved in this. And if I looked up Indonesia, this particular company right here, I bet you I can somehow trace it to Ripple in some way, or a Ripple related company. The company is called Salim, Salim. It's a Salim group. It's involved because Ripple Indonesia. Now, a merger occurred. There was a merger. Clay became Kaya, Kaia. Cacao founder. Oh, no, let's go on. Now, Kaya is a hard fork of Clay. Now, the Shinham Bank is involved in all this as well. In Clayton, Shinham Bank, that's a Ripple partner. Seeing this? Very nice. IOST. Yeah, you know me. Now, gets a little interesting. We have something called Hanwha. Hanwha! Hanwha. Hanwha Systems. They founded Kaya. So remember, you had GroundX, who made Clayton. Then there was a hard fork. Shinhwa Bank gets involved. That's a Ripple partner again. It's a bank. And then they have this crypto now called Kaya. Now, who's involved in that? Here's where it gets really interesting. The Hanwha Systems. What are they? It's a defense contractor. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. I'm telling you. This fucking IOST thing, might want to look into buying it, but I can't tell you that. Zultar did. So this Hanwha Systems is a defense contractor, and it's an aerospace company. And guess what? They just happen to do IT as well. What? Imagine that, okay? Dang, Crypto Hulk, this is getting really fucking connected. Holy shit. I think I might have to get some of this shit. Yeah. I would probably look into it personally. Guess what? Just, SBI, Sam Bankman-Ida, SBI, is invested in this as well. And guess what? They're a Ripple partner from day one. Oh, man, Crypto Hulk, this is getting good. Now, SBI helped fund also what we call Lunaverse. That's Luna, the crypto Luna. And SBI Japan, Ripple partner, I think SBI owns like 5 or 10% of all the XRP. SBI is a massive Ripple partner, by the way. The Lunaverse comes in. That's what they called Luna. It's a crypto. And it currently is at 14 cents. The Lunaverse comes in and they joined GroundX. Now remember, IOST started off with Cacao and GroundX. GroundX made Clayton. Clayton hard forked into the new company, and that's when the defense contractors came in and Ripple jumped in. Ooh, Lordy. So GroundX decides to look into Luna and called it something like the Lunaverse, okay? GroundX joins this. But guess who, when GroundX joins Luna in the Lunaverse, Chainlink also, I'm telling you, this thing's the fucking wiener. The wiener, it is the wiener. If you're from Mexico, your accent is not wiener or winner, but wiener. Okay, this is the wiener. Chainlink gets involved in this. Oh, God. Chainlink's a Ripple partner, by the way. And the Luniverse partnered with Microsoft. Oh, I'm just Cryptoholic. Does this shit ever end? Is that a trick question? Microsoft jumps in. Oh, shit. And they have something called Azure. We also know at Microsoft, no, never mind. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting right there. We know that Ripple's involved with Microsoft, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, something called Mojo Loop. Yeah, so Ripple's involved again here with that. Just thought, but that's just a coincidence, not a big deal. Polygon's involved. Oh, God, does it ever end? Polygon's also involved. Luniverse partnered with Aave, A-A-V-E. Now, Luniverse 2025 continues to collaborate with Ripple and Chainlink. That's what the AI is telling me. Oh, my God. IOST, 0.003 cents. Hoo-wee. Sequoia Capital got involved in this, and they dumped some money. Now, IOST works very heavily in India and China with its involvement. There's a lot of community events and shit like that. Not banks involved. They're working these cryptos, the iOS crypto, into the governments and the communities. I'm just letting you know. Amazing. Now, Clayton, that is the crypto that forked into Kaya, that was started by GroundX. It's associated with Xangle, Xangle. We got into that the other day. That's a whole nother subject of Ripple and PureSys. Look, this thing is so fucking connected. All right, I know it's 0.003 cents. I know it's way too cheap for you, but my goal is to show you the cheapest fucking cryptos and how deeply, deeply connected they are. This one is massive connections, okay? So there you go with that. Let me check the comments here. Let's see. Yeah, all these chats just come out of nowhere. Now, I don't know where to buy this stuff. I'm crypto broke right now anyway. I'll be rich. I'll be crypto rich on the 1st and 2nd of the month, and after that I'm broke again, so I have no money to buy this. Let's see. Amber Hobson. Amber Hobson, where did you get? You seem to be not the man with the plan, but the woman with the plan. I got my bag of IOST. Where are you guys getting it at? It's on Caleb Brown, really? I didn't know that. Well, I'm broke anyway. I can't get it. So I'm effed. Effed up. Somebody said Caleb Brown. Okay, that's on my list. IOST. And my list is getting bigger now. There's 17 cryptos on it. This will be 18. I can't get them all, but this will be IOST. And I think I should get at least $1,000 of that. All right. Check some comments. You can buy it. Crypto She-Hulk says on Binance, Upbit, OKX, BitGet, Mexi, to name a few. Wallets are Zengo. Dagger Skateboard said, Zultar shot me alone and I scooped up some on Caleb and Brown. Interesting. You can say we're not bored, and that's for show. For sure, you can get on. I did not know it was on Caleb Brown. Oh my God. I didn't think they had stuff that cheap there, like that 0.00 stuff, but I guess they keep some of it. Look, Caleb Brown is not, it's their best intention not to sell garbage crypto. Okay. So they got people out there that look into this stuff and study. I didn't know, so it's not like I'm collaborating with them. I didn't think, because they told me they're getting rid of all their small cap stuff. And I know the cap on this one's 80 mil, but I didn't think they kept the 0.00 stuff. Now, if they do, it probably has to be because it's good. And that probably means Zultar told you to buy that shit right fucking now. Okay. So at least I know. Oh, you can swap for it on the Decent app. There's 46 billion in circulation. Oh, damn. I didn't know there's that many. Good heavens. Maybe I was looking at something else then. Hold on a minute. I looked this up before the show, and that's for show. It's showing market cap's 85 million for IOST. That's the market cap. And the cryptos are 0.003. So, okay. Yeah, it's cheap stuff. So I feel a lot better when Caleb Brown has it. Like, I don't always check. I'm going to go over a crypto. And for me, I'm going to go over it whether Caleb Brown has it or not. To me, that doesn't matter. Now, if I'm going to buy it, it's like this. I do my own examination on something. I don't look at Caleb Brown first. I do my own investigation. And then if I really, really want a crypto, because I looked at it, I'm like, damn, like this fucking IOST, I was shocked. Like, I kept researching, and it kept getting better and better and better and better. And I'm like, how is that at 0.003 cents? Come on. This shit is so fucking cheap. There's no way this can have all these fucking connections. And I just kept studying it. I'm like, fuck. Now, when I see Caleb Brown has it, it doesn't surprise me. So that's how, like, I would do it. Like, if I study it and then Caleb Brown has it, then I'm definitely going to get it. That's how I do it. If they don't got it, I'm kind of like, some of you guys are braver than me. I don't like going on other exchanges and stuff. I like the Caleb and Brown crew. I met them. I've been working with them now, or associating, let's say, with them now for 6-7 months. And I'm a little more on the aggressive side of things, but they run a business. So they've got to be prudent. They've got to do their due diligence. They can't get reckless like me and just dump some shit in a crypto. And they got to, they're a business. So they got to run their business. I have a show. That's all that I am. I'm just a show. They are an actual business that holds crypto, and they can't be gambling and doing crazy shit. And even though you guys want a certain crypto, they may not get it because they examine it and be like, no, this is not for our business. So I accept that. How I do it is, if they agree that this particular crypto they're going to carry, and if I study it and say I like it, and then I find out they have it, I buy it. That's how I do that's how it's done with me. I'm not telling you to do the same thing. It's just some people like to know, Cryptoholic, when do you buy from Caleb Brown? So I just told you, when I study the fuck out of something and I see that they carry it, they've studied it already. They probably got at least 1-2 people, and they got to run it through the guy that owns the company and shit, and probably the board of directors. And when the board of directors and everybody agrees, okay, carry that crypto. It's just me here. I got a dinky little small business. That's a multinational organization, Caleb Brown. So, speaking of that, today's Wednesday in the United States. It's the 25th of 2025. Now, tomorrow at 5:00 p.m., Caleb Brown's going to be on the show. And that's for show. Bring your questions. Bring your questions. Just don't sit there like you got a dick growing out of your forehead or something, and you're just like, just bring some questions or whatever, and ask the guy. If there's a crypto question, bring a question. Me and the Jim, the global director of sales or whatever, new business, we had a little chat back and forth, and he would encourage you to bring questions. If there's a crypto you have and you want a question answered that maybe because I can't answer everything. Those guys are in the business. Kevin Brown is in the business. So they see stuff I have no access to. So they're the ones. You get 1 hour show, 5 to 6 p.m. Bring your questions. Don't ask me these fucking questions. That's why I have them on the show every other week. Okay? All righty. Oh, somebody says, Mike Gilbert says, maybe Fannie Mae going to accept crypto to buy homes. Absolutely. That's a no-brainer, dude. This crypto shit, they're going to accept anything. They're even going to accept the crypto Hulk coin. So there's this particular crypto. Let me find the next one I took notes on. Give me a minute. Okay, here it is. Coreum. Coreum. It's 12 cents. Zangle. Yeah, I'm going to click out of that IOST. Just look, I'm telling you. The IOST's mixed up with Zangle. We went into all that. That's fucking Persist and Ripple and all that. Dude, I'm just Zultar told you to buy IOST. That's all I'm going to tell you, okay? If I had all my cash right now, if I was able to buy, I know I'd put 1,000 in IOST. That's guaranteed. I just don't know how much more because I like to diversify. I think I might have 10 cryptos now. I don't know. I don't want to dump a whole bunch of shit in just one crypto. So I know I put in 1,000 at least. That's just like bare minimum. And I'm not taking anything away from any of my other ones. So that's a deep one. That IOST shit, it's fucking amazing. Man, I might even go $2,000 on that for real. And I wouldn't even get worried. That's a lot of connections. I'm kind of thinking of changing it to 2,000. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I got 17 crypto. I got to narrow it down to like 4 or something. So I got to write massive connections. Hold on. That massive Ripple. Chain link. $2,000. You know why? Because it's 0.003. I could get so many fucking. How much? Somebody do the math. Somebody go on that Ripple website or the Kellen Brown website. If I were to spend $2,000 and get IOST right now, how many tokens could I get? Ready? Red Does says, where do I buy IOST? What are we talking about right now? Could somebody tell me what have we been talking about the past couple of minutes? Where to buy it at? I mean, seriously, that's your question? I'm like, damn. I'm going to erase that one because you don't want to like admit. That's somebody that needs to start listening. 600,000. Jimmy Ography says 600,000 of them. Son of a bitch. 617,000. Oh, fuck. So somewhere around 600,000. 666,666. Oh, shit. I don't want it. Please go away. Please go away. Devil, go away. Damn, 600,000. So I gotta wait. I gotta wait till the first of the month. I don't get paid So I could easily put 2,000 in there. That's easy. 600,000 tokens. If they all they gotta do is go to $1, and I got $600,000. If they go to $2, I got 1.2 million. An investment of $2,000, and I make 1.2 million. Fucking genius level legend shit right there. That's a crypto Zultar told you to fucking get. Sloggery, member for 5 months at the 2024 crypto explosion. On IOST profile and X, they wrote built for 99% to invest like the 1% biddle since 2017. Yeah, that's you guys. That's a good one. I can't get it unless some of you want to. If somebody wants to drop me, no. The problem with Caleb Brown is you can't like send in. Well, if I had a wallet address, you could send it to there. I don't want to give out my wallet address. Okay, Coreum. Yes, you can. No, I don't. Coreum. It's the ticker is COREUM, the whole fucking word. It's not like a 3-digit or a 4-digit. This is the whole one. I got a short report on Coreum. Sologenic laid the groundwork. Founded in Dubai. Now, this is interesting. It's already ISO 20022. They're working with Cosmos. That's a Ripple partner. Dubai, the country, massive Ripple partner. Just saying. They're using WASM. What's up? They're using WASM, WASM. We've talked about that over the past week. Ripple has incorporated WASM into their XRP ledger or into the Ripple system, okay? So far, this is looking very Ripple, okay? Now, what's so big about ISO 20022? It's for Tier 1 bank investments messaging. ISO 20022 is a messaging system globally, and who uses it? Tier 1 banks. And cryptos are going to be ranked Tier 1, Tier 2, shit like that. This Coreum is already being set up. Oh, God. Now it gets even deeper. Coreum has had help, and they partner with On-Chain, A-N, capital A, lowercase n, capital C, and lowercase HAIN.ai. On-Chain.ai. It was founded in 2018 in San Jose, California, right near Silicon Valley. Oh, shit. Notice how it comes out of Dubai, but yet it was founded in San Jose. Telling you. The two guys that founded it in their companies, now Google, these two guys founded Anchain.ai. And guess what? They had some other companies. Google bought them out. The other companies these two guys had, Google snatched them up. So then they didn't have the companies anymore. So then they created something else called Anchain. And then they hooked up with Coreum and shit. This is fucking very interesting. Now, it gets even deeper. There's a university called Berkeley in California. It's one of the top 10 universities in the entire world. Jed McCaleb, that started Ripple, along with other people, then who went and started Stellar, and then went and started Stronghold, and then some space come on and on and on. Jed McCaleb went to Berkeley. But guess what? There's a guy named Arthur Brito. He helped start Ripple. Guess where he lived? Berkeley. Okay, you seeing a connection here? I am. On-chain, there was an accelerator that joined it. So Berkeley got involved. Basically, the University of California, Berkeley got involved in this project right here, On-Chain, which helps Coreum. Are you seeing a connection? I sure hope to God you are. If not, you need to go get a MRI done in your fucking brain. Make sure it works. Now, with On-Chain, there's no token involved. Now, listen to this. Just when you thought that sounds pretty fucking solid, Crypto Hulk, I think I'm going to look into it for 12 cents. Just wait, there's more. On-chain joined an unnamed department in the United States government to uncover millions of stolen crypto. Is there any more, Crypto Hulk? Yeah, keep listening. On-chain... On-chain.ai works with Deloitte, a Ripple partner. It's like an accounting type firm. There's more. On-chain works with PricewaterhouseCoopers. They kind of do the same thing. A Ripple partner, by the way. Not a big deal, right? Okay. On-chain works with, we're going to keep going here just a little bit more. We're almost done. On-chain that's helping Coreum works with the IRS of the United States, the Internal Revenue Service. On-chain works with the Securities Exchange Commission in the United States. On-chain, I got a little bit more. On-chain works with FinCEN. Who are they? The Treasury of the United States, the police. They're police that enforce the laws. Oh, on-chain... On-chain's working with FATF, F-A-T-F, the Financial Action Task Force. They work with who? The BIS, the Bank of International Settlements. Who's that? Oh, they just control all the banks in the whole world. That's not a big deal. And guess who's their partner? Ripple. Oh, shit. Oh, and last but not least, Amazon Web Service is working with on-chain. Holy fucking shit. Coreum. Coreum might be one that's on your radar. Yes, it's like 13 cents or 12 cents. It's not 0.00. I just thought I'd give you a little option on that one. Coreum sounds really fucking good. I think I did get a stiffy in the South Pole reading that one off. And the IOST. I got a full-blown President Woodrow Wilson in the South Pole with the IOST crypto. Just saying. That's why I'm not standing up right now. Okay. Yeah, Coreum's not on Caleb Brown. I looked that one up. So, any questions? I've got 13 minutes. I don't think we'll be here that long. Oh, one thing I got to do is I'm going to save these notes. Now, sometimes what I'm going to do is go back, a month later or something. And if somebody wants me to go over crypto we already did, about every month, I'll start allowing, to recycle cryptos. I'll do another deep dive on it, look at the information. It'll help. I'll remember shit from last time, and then I'll take my notes and stuff. Because some people haven't found out about Crypto Hulk. Nobody told them. And that's a mistake. Somebody's got to tell them. All right. This is the best damn channel. If you want to know about crypto, normally I deep dive news. I find connections with news and what crypto's doing what and who's working with who. Lately, I started just looking at the fucking crypto and doing a deep dive examination on each of the cryptos. It's kind of fun. We find out new stuff that I don't find out normally. Like, I had no idea about these fucking IOST and how fucking deep the shit is. So it's very interesting what we come up with. What are your top 5 so far of 15? Love the evolution of the channel. Now we're taking a break from just going over news only, and because I'm gonna tell you what, this is what I see. I started noticing shit, and it's like, I want you all watching the show. I want to go over good crypto and bad crypto, in my opinion. That way, it helps you make a smarter decision. I'm going to add to your research efforts. That's all my channel does, is I'm going to do a lot of hard work with experience. Look, I can look into crypto and within 1 to 2 minutes, absolute tops, I'll usually be able to know 1 minute in if this is a shit crypto or not. It usually takes 1 to 2 minutes. Normally, 75% of the time, I can look at a crypto and within 1 minute, 75% of the time, figure out, is this a shit crypto or not? That's within 1 minute. If it's not a bad one, it's going to take me 2 minutes. If there's a crypto, I'm showing you how this shit works. If there's a crypto and I'm spending an hour to an hour and a half in it, I'm fucking getting it, okay? Because I'm not going to waste my fucking time on a shit crypto that I already know it is and find rabbit trails that lead to shit and bigger piles. I don't need to do that fucking shit. I know within 100% of the time, within 2 minutes, I can tell you whether I'm going to invest in something and is this a shit crypto? Is it worth your time? If I'm going to deep dive something for 30 minutes, it's probably a pretty good crypto. If I'm going to spend an hour to an hour and a half like this one, at least an hour and a half, this is fucking massive crypto. Okay, that's how I do shit. Now, that's how I look at it. It doesn't mean that it is. This could be a fucking dud, okay? That's how I look at it, all right? Like I said, when I deep dive, it's my opinion on the evidence that I find. It could be a great crypto or something I say is a shit crypto could end up being good. Maybe I missed all the evidence. I don't know. I don't know everything. So here's what you got. You look at my track record for 5 years and I'll do a deep dive like I did today, spend an hour and a half investigating this crypto. Before the show, I'll spend 20 minutes looking over the whole project again. I'll spend 30 to 45 minutes on the show. I spent probably 2.5, 3 hours on this crypto from the time when all is said and done. I'm not an expert. I just study according to my ability, and this is what I came up with and found. So you can buy it, don't buy it. You want to pump it, dump it. That's not my fucking concern. What I mainly do 90% of the time, 95% of the time is I hold cryptos. Every once in a while, I might pump dump, okay? But out of all the cryptos I got, I'm in about 90 to 95% hold. So that's what I do. But it doesn't matter. I mean, look, whatever you want to do, if you want to buy some shit and sell it or keep it and trade it, swap, I don't fucking know. That's not my job. What is my job? To run this channel, to do my best, to research a crypto and report back to you and show you what I find. And then if you want to know my opinion, most of the time I'm going to tell you anyway. But if you want to know my opinion, then I'll tell you my opinion. Hey, I love this crypto. I wouldn't fucking touch it. That's my opinion. It's all that it is. Okay. I've already given all disclaimers. So there you go. I never wrote down block EV. Somebody says I wrote down block EV. I don't remember doing that. Block V. I don't even remember what that crypto is. So I can't tell you about it. I don't even remember. Remember, I'm high as fuck 24/7. Hard street drugs, cocaine, heroin, all kinds of shit. Here we got Chauncey. Thanks, Crypto Hulk. Right on, Chauncey. Crypto She-Hulk's like, I don't remember that either. Yeah, I don't. Block EV. Like, come on, man. I think somebody's higher. I think somebody was high as fuck yesterday, and it wasn't just me. Okay, I got 2 cryptos on my list already. I'm not going to tell you what they are because they're secret. I'm going to take 3 more cryptos. So now's the time. If you want to ask me a question or, hey, crypto, I mean, asked me to look up a crypto, now's the time, not during the show. After the show right now is the time. What cryptos should I work on tonight? Now, the other night, I didn't get to all of them, so you could ask me some of the same ones if it was something from yesterday or something or a week ago. I don't know. VeChain, Aurora, Avalanche, WadsPay, Block V, Troy, WadsPay, ZK Sync. ZK Sync. I own ZK Sync. Okay, ZK Sync. That sounds good. I mean, all I did with ZK Sync was read the article and shit and did some deep dive with that. But I've never done a deep dive like this, like after I bought it and shit. So that sounds kind of cool. I got money. I got skin in the game on ZK Sync. Let's go for next crypto. Supra, have with NXRA, VeChain again, NXRA, Solex, Wormhole. Oh yeah, that one. Wormhole. Fuck it, Wormhole. I remember. I've always wondered about Wormhole. Not Cornhole. 5. Last one. XVG, huh? We already did Jasmine. I'll do a bunghole. I think I'll pass on that one. I got TP in my bunghole. My name is Cornholio. Hugo Linares, thank you very much. Tax-free donation, just what the doctor ordered. I became a crypto expert thanks to you, Crypto Hulk. Thank you. I was lost in darkness before you and Zultar just showed me the light. Oh, awesome. How long ago was Jasmine? It was like a week, 10 days ago we did Jasmine. We'll do it again. Give me like another week or two, we'll do it again. Syrup. Sologenic. Didn't I just fucking go over that one? What the fuck? Coreum. Okay, the Coreum Sologenic. They're kind of related. I got to wait a little bit of time on the Sologenic one. Because Coreum's built on Sologenic, and I just did. Ask me like in 4 days or something. Sora, NXRA, Hype. Are you serious? MAB 1914. Stop it. Let's see. Troy. ABT. ABT. I don't know what the fuck that one is. Sometimes when I think a crypto is really fucked up, it ends up being massive. So, all right, I got my 5. Now I got to go to work. All right, enough of the bullshitting. Crypto Hawk, you've been the only one talking. Notice we're typing here. You're the only one talking, distracting yourself. All right, that'll be it. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to start. And look, I may only get 1, 2, or 3 cryptos out of those 5. It depends on how long it takes me. So I'm going to go back to work. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast tomorrow, 7 a.m. And then my 5 p.m. show will be Caleb and Brown answering your questions. There you have it. I'm out.